domain, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. So since you are interested in business analyst domain, so know, right, first what is business analysis and what does business analyst do, right?
That's right.
So I just wanted to give a short demo here.
Mm-hmm.
So if my screen, business analysis, if you see the term, right, it's not but a set of tasks, knowledge or techniques that is required basically business problem and to give the solution. So we as a business analyst, what we do is basically we sit with the client, we ask them their business problem, and we try to provide them a solution which help them solving their business problem and achieve their goal, right? So this is what we as a business analyst do. Those who perform this task, we often refer to them, or they are known with titles like business analyst, somewhere they might be called as system analyst or system analyst, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So this is what business analyst does, and this is what business analysis is, right?
Okay.
Now, why we need a business analyst and what is the importance of business analyst, right? Just in a short demo I want to show you. If you can see my screen, right, whenever a business comes to your, or a client, what we call client, comes to your organization, if they want some solution, right, which he or she is trying to solve their business problem. If there is no BA, what happens here, we will see here. So your client comes to your organization, they get in touch with the developer just for the solution that they want. So if you see here, the client needs some product which he is or she is thinking. The developer, when they comes and say, I need this product, right? I want this solution to be developed for my organization. So the developer, what will they do? They want to ask much questions. They don't want to get in details of what he or she is trying to achieve through the solution, right? So in that case, the developers, what he will think or whatever he understood, he will try to develop by his own. And if you see here the difference of what the client is thinking, what the developer is thinking, and what is the end result, they might end up developing a product which is not useful either to the client or to the to solve their business problem. So at the end of the day, what happens? Your client becomes frustrated. You end up doing rework. There is poor, due to the poor requirement, it impacts your cost, right? It takes time, knowledge gap. And also, most important, since your business is not happy with either you or your organization, or even he is not able to achieve the end result, he is not able to solve his business problem. What happens when we comes into the, right? If you see here, when a business analyst comes into the picture, he will do, when a business or a client comes to your organization with his or her problem, probably business analyst go and try to understand what is the objective, what is the problem that the business or the client is trying to solve, what is their business objective, what is their business organization. At the same time, the business analyst will keep in mind what is the organization goal that our organization or as such business analyst organization. He will have all the, he will or she will gather the requirements properly, get to know your client business. As once the business analyst gather the requirement, he will come requirement to the properly to the developer, right? And also the business analyst thinks from the business problem which client is trying to solve, and as a result, he or she will try to implement the solution as problem. So if we have the proper environment in place, if we know that what we are trying to solve, if we have a proper objective to us, it helps us to provide a better solution. Also, if the business analyst is having knowledge of that particular tool which he or she is working with, it is easy for them also to communicate and get the solution implemented. So if you see here, what client is thinking, what the business analyst thinks with when he or she is thinking, or even we as a business analyst think out of the box, and then we try to deliver a solution. Right? If we have all the proper requirements, everything in place, it reduced our rework. As a result, it reduced our time also. You are giving if you are giving a cost-effective solution with your knowledge, helps not only for it not only your organization, but at the same time your client organization as well. At the end of the day, when if you are providing all this cost-effective solution in a less time, your client is happy. At the same time, you are also happy, or your organization is also happy, right? So that is why we need a business analyst, right? If we don't need, we end up in we end up with rework which impact your cost, time, and you don't have knowledge. Again, not a proper solution that you will be able to deliver. So that is why we need a business analyst now in our organization. So in the translation, Bhavani, what we are going to cover is, first we will see the introduction to BA. Here we will see what is business analyst, what is business analysis, business analyst, what are the roles and responsibilities and skill set of business analyst, what are the skills basically required if you are going to be a business analyst. Right? What are the knowledge areas as BA? So they are here we will cover in introduction of this. Next we will go methodologies that currently we are using in an organization, right? When in a project, each and every methodology with what are the benefits of each methodology. What are the roles of BA with each project phase for each methodology we will see. Then we will see what are the various models that we business analysts do or develop while gathering requirements. So we see all the UML diagrams like use case diagram, then activity diagram, sequence diagram, right? We seeing develop UML using Microsoft. So there are tools to develop this, right? So we use Microsoft Visio for developing that diagrams, as well we use which is developed, which is acquired by IBM. Also we use that for developing the various models. So we will see the UML diagram. We will see process models like process flow, system flow, flow charts. We will see that. We will see data models like data flow diagrams, which we developed our requirement gathering session. We see users model like user stories and use case, how we write use case, how we analyze use case. We will see the sessions, training sessions. Then what we will be learning with respect to all and with IIB, right? So we will be going through all that. We will have assignment, we will have written examples. Also, while during this training session, we will have case studies as well while we do all these models. And we then see what are the different requirement elicitation and techniques, how we gather requirements, what we use gathering, requirement gathering, what are the techniques we should use while facilitating our requirements to our stakeholders, IT stakeholders. So all these things we are going to learn during our training session. So, any question you have, Bhavani?
So far, everything is clear to me as to what we are doing here and everything. Yeah, I mean, as we go forward, maybe I'll have a couple of questions, but for now, everything is pretty clear. Like, we are basically writing requirement specifications to help the communicate. That's right.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. All right.
So,
yeah, we can go ahead.
Yeah, so that's all I wanted, since it's a demo share. So probably these are the things we are going to cover. I just give a demo of what we are going to. We will do all this in details during our training session.
Sure. All right, that's perfect.
So let me show you an examples of the models that we generally use. I prepared for during while. Anyway, I will walk you through all this during our training sessions. But
okay.
Show you an example of how we develop or how the model will looks like. So used Visio for developing this model.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is one of the models that we is a use case study. So this is the very first model that we do during our requirement gathering sessions. So this in the visuals, see, I will example. I will show you the template, and during the session, you also alumni will be doing it from here.
Okay. Okay.
Arjun, you want to say you have something?
Not really. I think it's clear. So yeah, Pavani, if you have any questions, you can ask to.
Yeah. Yes, we'll do that. I mean, as far as the initial demo is concerned, everything is pretty clear and straightforward.
Yeah.
So,
So
there's no question.
initially, the training will be very much practical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you will be getting so much of assignments, and along that, not only that, she will sit together with you, and she will guide you through in the presentations as well. You also working in the same way, she will guide you through. So it's gonna be more interesting, and you're gonna work. You got to work like practically.
That's right.
Yeah.
So along with this training, will there be any resume support? Like
Absolutely.
help?
Yeah, we'll build. We'll work together. Okay. Initially, what we do is some people does they provide. They will build for your they will build a resume for you, but what I want to do is I want you to do and how you understand and all, because in
Yes,
future
that is
I'm not
important.
the one who gonna work and you are the one who gonna
That's
work.
right.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's why we
Yes,
focus in we focus on doing like yourself. So
that's
definitely
right. No, that is understandable.
in terms needed help, and definitely will help you, and we'll provide you some sample resumes, and you can look through and go accordingly.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And the future support, like if I get placed and if I like around 2-3 weeks of support, just
Yeah, sure.
initially.
In that case, Sudipta is there to, she will be standing for you, don't worry.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
she's very
so
good.
just wanted to be sure, like if it's included as the training as part of the whole training
Yeah,
package.
we'll stand for
So,
you, don't worry. We'll definitely, in terms of in anything that you need help, and we are there to help you.
sure, I think that
So
sounds perfect.
we'll make you at
Okay.
least, good analyst persons.
Yeah, just able to stand on my own feet at least initially.
Yeah. We wouldn't let you leave, just, okay, did the trainings and, okay, go away now. No,
That's
we'll
right.
keep you still.
Okay, sure,
Yeah.
that sounds good. Um, we're good for today, I guess.
Yeah. So let me know, from when we can start the
Mm-hmm.
class. So it's gonna be
Yes.
somewhere the duration of the course will be somewhere 40 to 45 hours.
Okay.
We'll be providing, like I said, PPT file will be getting. We'll provide to you, and also assignment and quiz, all areas like interview. There
Okay.
will be mock interview sessions will be there, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you have to go be
Okay.
book, be book, and you need to
Okay.
read that, and in all areas. So you will be at least, I can say,
Yeah.
99% you will be, business analyst. In case not senior, but maybe I can say it's junior. So training will cover
Sure thing.
somewhere that area too.
Right. Um, and this recording, would I be able to get a copy of it
Sorry?
now? The audit session,
You
can
will
I
get
get a
it.
copy
You
of
will get
this?
it, the record sessions. I'll provide you. Let me stop
Okay.
this.